tighten. He wondered why such a person could care so much. Besides, it's not lonely when there's no one to long for. A hint of a smile played on the girl's lips. Not even me? The boy smiled, a hint of teeth glistening before it vanished. Then he sighed. I would never burden myself to you. Ha, the girl laughed, startling the boy as well as the misty figures in the fog. You're not a burden, she laughed again. You're a friend, and we share each other's burdens. Good God, how many times have I droned on and on about my troubles to you? The boy's breath came uneven, shocked by what he had just heard. Friend? He stuttered. Of course, she answered. Is that all right? Yes, he said quickly. I mean, yes, of course. It's just that you've never had a friend, the girl finished for him. Never. Well, now you do, she smiled. How does it feel? I don't know, he answered, and the girl laughed again, the boy's ears ringing with her laughter. Thank you, he whispered. Oh, it's hardly a gift. Oh, but it is, the boy cut her off. Please, let me do something in return, he begged, and he stood from the ground. The girl heard the crackle of the dead grass as the boy moved. What are you going to do? She asked, a bit timidly. A footstep, then another before the boy replied, I want to show... The boy's voice faltered. I want to show you me. The real me. The girl's body tensed. She could only think of all the times of where she wished to see this strange boy. Even from the first time she stumbled upon this place, he was nothing more than a voice from behind the tree, warning her not to come any closer. And now... Are you sure? She whispered. The boy nodded, even though he was still hidden from behind the massive tree. I don't want to hide from a friend. The girl found herself smiling. But, the boy said warily, you must first close your eyes. That's not really showing yourself to me, the girl argued. Please. She couldn't ignore this one simple request, so she did as asked and closed her eyes. The sounds of footsteps drew closer, till she swore they were right in front of her. Take my hand, he said softly. Seconds later, she felt his hand take hers, and she gasped out loud, yet still keeping her eyes closed. Your hand. It's cold, she complained. Sorry, he apologized, taking her hand gently while pulling her up and away from the tree. When she was standing, she asked, Can I open them now? If you want, my friend, he simply said. She did. Standing before her was a shadow, made of the blackest of black. This shadow had an outline of a body, but he was far from human. Slowly her eyes met the boy's, but his were a solid color, with no separation of the pupil. His scarlet-red eyes looked at her intently, and a grin stretched across his face. Teeth bright as pearl stood out against his black figure. As his grin grew bigger, it soon revealed 2 sets of sharp, razor teeth. The girl was about to scream, to wake up from this nightmare, but his quick, cold hand kept her from doing so. Now, he cooed. Is that any way to treat your friend? He leaned closer to whisper in her ear. How does it feel to meet your inner demon? He hissed.